Good morning, and welcome to today's Moment of Zen. In school nowadays, we have all these standardized testing. We have all these different ways that we're teaching our kids, whether it be Common Core or different ways that they're teaching now than, when I was growing up. And that's okay. I mean, we got to evolve, we have to change and everything. But one of the biggest things we are missing right now is kids are no longer allowed to be kids. They're not allowed to play. They're not allowed to even play tag or even run out in the yard and just play and be left to experiment and be left to experience things on their own. Be creative. And what's happened now is everything has been labeled under the name bullying. Right? If a kid looks at another kid and says, "I don't like your shirt," if a kid, pushes another kid, it's bullying. When I was younger, bullying meant that you were constantly bothering somebody, whether it be emotionally or physically. You were never leaving the person alone. You were getting this person's life to be a living hell. Right? Now, you see something, you tell someone. Now everyone's turning into tattletales. Everybody's running to mommy and daddy. Everybody's trying to get everybody else to take care of their problems. And, as parents, you may think you're helping your child by being there and going into school for them and trying to protect them. But in reality, what we're doing right now, and I'm seeing it all the time, is we are softening our kids. Our kids do not know how to stand up for themselves anymore. They go running to tattletale all the time. And when things get tough, they don't fight back. They run away. And as an adult, I think we know where the problems lie if that's how we are going to raise our children. As an adult, you have to be able to defend yourself. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. You have to know how to deal with stress. You have to know how to deal with adversity. That's called life. You're not going to have mommy and daddy there to pick you up all the time. And if we are teaching our children that we are going to solve every problem for them, that when things get tough, we're going to call our teachers and we're going to make it easier for them. Or we're going to stand on the sidelines while they're playing sports and we're going to yell and scream things, to them or to their coaches, or get mad at their coaches because their kids didn't get enough playing time. We got to start understanding what the lessons of life is. As a child, they need to fail. They need to feel what it is like to be emotionally hurt. They need to get through this, so that when they go and become an adult, they can look back and they can have these situations to reflect on. Don't form a bubble around your child. Let your child fail. Let your child learn how to stand up for themselves. Now, I'm not saying don't be there for your child. If your child needs your help and your child comes to you, help them. But help them in a way where you're creating their independence. Our children need that. Because when I look around right now, and I'm sure you can agree, I'm worried about who our leaders are going to be. They're all following right now. Let's start creating some leaders. Namaste.